Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. A couple of days after that big cyclone just sort of passed through. It's not exactly nice out here, to be honest. As usual, the breeze is a bit stronger than forecast and there's a decent old swell running. I don't know, the GoPro never shows it up with the stabilisation, but there's a pretty solid swell running through here. It was a bit sketchy crossing over the bank there before. But I'm out here with Lee this morning. We've come out, the sun's just starting to come out. Our usual MO, I've got a bait out that side of muley and I've got a soft plastic out that side. We've got a bit of burley going. Hopefully we can get a big pink on, and hopefully this swell has stirred them up because they've been a bit quiet lately. So hopefully this bit of a blow we had through the week and this swell might have stirred things up a bit and we'll get something on. Stay tuned. Well, the sun's just coming up. I was starting to think it wasn't going to happen. So I've hooked a half decent fish. I'm going to crank up a bit here. The old AB Max, that Southside Boating and Fishing gave me to play with. It's the first time I've actually, well, it's not the first time I've heard the drag scream, but hopefully I can land this one because I've lost a few fish lately. It feels decent. It's got a bit of weight to it. I want to lock up and just scull drag it, but I also want to land a fish first as well, so I'm just going to take it easy on this to start with. So what happens in 2 weeks time, from the weather going board shorts and t-shirts to beanies, boots and tracksuit pants? It's bloody freezing out here this morning. I'm pretty sure it's a snapper and it feels half decent. Oh, the net's not even ready yet. Give me that. Yeah, it's a snapper. So this little reel, actually, oh, this reel feels really nice. For $60, you just can't go past reels like this. Oh, beauty. Oh, you're gonna make me net it myself. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for your help there. Yeah. Your phone's on the deck there. Good phone. Good job. So have a look at this. Hooked on the top. Have a look at that, Jack. I'm using snells. This fish got the top hook of the snell. Little octo squids here from HP Tackle. So I don't often fish snells, but I really wanted to get a fish. So we've got one, and this will be dinner. We might even cook some of this up for lunch or something, I don't know. Oh, that hook just snapped. Wow, look at that. That hook just snapped. Ouch. That snapped really easily, eh? Don't like that.
Got a few more centimetres there. There we go.
79.
80.
So there you go. He went just on 80 centimetres, probably just short of 80 centimetres, 79 and a half. Beautiful fish. That's what we came here for. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm even puffing. So we're going to put this guy out of his misery. Here's a couple of fillets for tonight, for dinner. See if we can't get another one, hopefully. So I've bled this guy. I cut his throat and I've bled him out down here for about a couple of minutes just to get him out. So I'll just quickly dip him. Just get the last of the muck out of him and stick him in this bag here. And then I've just got a frozen bottle of ice. You can buy bags of ice, whatever. I find just a couple of these does the job perfectly. In fact, just one of these is enough just to chill this fish down. We're only going to be out here for another hour or so anyway, and that's more than enough to keep him cold. So I'll whack him in there, just take most of the air out of it, and I'll put him up the front out of it. That's all right. Then I'll just put him up the front in the shade. And he'll be awesome when I come to fillet him up. He'll be still cold and easy to fillet. and the fillets will be spot on when we eat them later on. I think it's just a skippy, but I was just pulling my bait up off the bottom. Oh, it's actually hit me like mid-water. I was just pulling my bait off the bottom to cast it back out because I like my baits to be sinking. Oh, it's a brine snook. It's a snooky boy. It's a snook. He can go back. I don't like these guys. They're just slimy, bait stealing, leader shredding dogs. But anyway, he's back in. People say they're good eating. They probably are. Their flesh is really nice and white. They make really good baits. Probably a nice filler of that would go really good on a bottom meat dropped out deep. That was our original plan today, to go out deep, but this easterly's picked up. If anything, it's white capping and not looking very pretty at all. Probably give it another 20 minutes here and then we're going to go. All right, we're out of here. I don't know, one day I'm going to meet someone who works for Willy Weather. I'm not a violent person, but I'm really going to grab him and shake him and go, what's going on with your forecast? Because really, it was forecast to be 5 to 8 knots today, and look at this. It's like white capping. Woo! Again, the GoPro just seems to stabilize everything, but it's white capping at like 15 to 18 knots southeasterlies. The swell's like 2.5, 3 meters. It's really not pleasant out here. We're getting beaten up at anchor, so we're going to bail it. We're going to go in. Probably going to do a catch and cook with this snapper, maybe get down the beach or something, do a catch and cook with this snapper, and we'll see what happens later on in the day. If the wind drops out, we might come back out. It is forecast to lull right down around lunchtime, but yeah, we all know how forecasts work out, but we'll see how it goes. And if it drops out, we might actually bring the tinny out and try and get some squid or something. We'll see how we go, but anyway, we're out of here and we're going to go and do a catch and cook later on. So it's turned out to be a beautiful day. The sun's shining. The wind sort of dropped out a little bit. It's probably a lot nicer out there than it was early this morning, but it doesn't matter. Myself and Lee decided I'm on holidays, I've got nothing else to do. He's got a day off uni, so we're going to burn down the beach and cook up some breakfast. Just go and enjoy the day. So we'll just bring you guys along for a ride, just show you what we do with our days when we're not out fishing. Pretty sure I've said it before, but pretty thankful to live the lifestyle we do and live where we do. Australia's a pretty lucky country. It's great that we can enjoy. So Lee's riding the death trap. This old girl, 1982 model Honda, still goes hard. Yeah, it's not the safest thing in the world, but it's pretty reliable. Gets in there. See you at the beach. He's bugged it. Nah, you're good. I reckon you'll make it. That was fun. So we don't really ride very fast, but we have a lot of fun driving up the hills and in all the big ruts and stuff. It's a pretty good laugh. Turns out we get down here and the breeze is kind of already starting to ripple. So while I thought it was dropping out earlier, it has dropped out and now the breeze has swung around southwest. So probably wasn't a bad idea coming in when we did anyway. But what we're going to do is we got the barbecue. We're going to cook up. How's this big double G in the front tyre? Look at that. You wouldn't want that in your foot. Tyre's flat anyway, it's got no air in it, so I don't think it's going to make any difference. So while we could have done a catch and cook, that's pretty cliched. All the cool kids are doing it these days. So we decided we're going to cook bacon and eggs instead. It's got some bacon, got some eggs on the gas, mate. I got some rolls in there with a bit of tomato and lettuce, and it's breakfast. We're going to cook up the fish for dinner tonight instead with the rest of the family. So for now, it's bacon and eggs for breakfast. Just going to chill out, enjoy the scenery. How good is life?
Oh, break that.
Egg.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Yeah, I'll do it with your fingers. Bacon. BLTs. You. That's what I'm talking about. That's it for us today. If you like our stuff, stay tuned. I've got a bit of time off work, so hopefully I've got a few cool things coming up in the next week or so. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next vid. Look at all this rubbish that these pigs leave lying around. Thanks, Lee. All this rubbish that people leave lying on the beach. Seriously, guys. Pick up your rubbish when you're finished and just take it home with you. Why would you ruin such a beautiful place by leaving your rubbish laying around? I just don't get it. Oh, hang on. Oh, that looks a bit sketchy. How fishy does this gutter here look, eh? Looks really fishy over there. No, I reckon we got it. You just got to time it between the waves. You go first. Yeah, too easy. Let's see what Squirt's got. Oh, I don't think I'm out of trouble here. Still not out of trouble here. Yeah, good timing. Oh no! Hang on. Sketchy. Someone's sunnies, they're a bit broken. I'll try them up. Do I look cool?
No, not bad.
Yeah.